This is going to be a video in reply to my good friend Serpenza, who lives in China, and he was graciously posting videos on what it's like to live in China, you know, on the ground, what it costs for different things, what things look like. And I decided to make one for what cost in America. This is for non-Americans that have never been here. Of course, everyone thinks that in America the streets are paved with gold, and we do have a lot of shit, which it is a wealthy country, except that no one is really happy, because even if we had a 200-foot yacht, we'd be pissed off because it didn't have a helicopter pad attachment to it. Now, and this is going to be one of my videos. Maybe they'll look at it in 100 years. If you live in a town or city, house prices can vary very, very greatly. For instance, if you live in a place with a lot of money, like New York or Las Vegas, some of the houses can run into the millions of dollars. And that's just the way it is. This house right here, when it was built, I think 20 years ago, it was like $30,000. And we've lived here for, I don't know, 20 years. This house right now is worth approximately, and the land, we have a nice backyard, which is nice, except for those fucking dogs over there, which I fucking want to kill. But that's another video. Anyway, this house is probably $125,000 now. And it depends on the neighborhood. You can live in a bad neighborhood with undesirables, or you can live in an average working class neighborhood, or you can live in a very high price neighborhood. And a lot of these high price neighborhoods they're worthless, because the houses are right next to each other. And who wants a house that's right next to each other? So anyway, mortgage on this is probably, I don't know, $700 a month, plus taxes, and they keep the taxes and things like that. Nowadays in this town, probably to rent a house like this would be about, I would say, $900 to $1,000, depending. Like, everything depends on the location. Now, you talk about this truck. I bought it in '93 for $8,000. This Toyota, brand new, but it didn't have a back bumper on it, and it didn't have an antenna. I got it bare bones. This truck today, what they would sell is a Tacoma, and to get one that is comparable and in good shape would probably be around $23,000 to $25,000. Then you have to pay, of course, 8.3% sales tax, filing fees, and in this state, and different states are different, you have to pay tab fees, a little tab on the license fee. This car right here, the '97 Camry, brand new in '97, it was about $30,000. We got it used, but this is an XLE, which that means it's got the really trick tires, leather interior. It's got the moon roof, we never use, of course. And it's got the big V6. It's got a beautiful V6, never had a problem with it. This car today, the difference between a standard Camry and an XLE was probably about $10,000 US. That would be the way to say it. And of course, it's where it's where you live. I don't live in a big city, which I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I don't. This place hasn't changed in about a million years. Have great neighbors. This guy right over here is an Elvis impersonator, and he's really, really good. He's got guitars and wigs and everything. He's won a lot of contests. I mean, America, this is America. Just have weird things. Next door here, have a young couple. They own a winery. I don't know anything about wine, but this gentleman that owns this house young guy can probably taste 40 or 50 different types of wine by just, I don't know, sniffing at it from 100 feet. It's really interesting listening to him talk about it. Then I have a firefighter that lives over here. So these are just things for people that aren't in America, and they think that America is paved with gold and things like that. Yeah, there are a lot of wealthy people, but wealthy people, they're miserable too. Okay.